Hello guys, welcome to this video of our YouTube channel where we'll be talking about how Trump's recent decrease or how Trump has affected the forex market. Please just stay tuned now, we're going to be sharing everything new right away. Okay, so the video is going to be divided into three parts. We have fundamental analysis, technical analysis, like every trader knows out there. So first we're going to be talking about the fundamental analysis. What are the things that back up the fundamental analysis towards the US dollar? Okay, so now we're going to look at the interest rate charts. For example, like I said, fundamental now talks about how other economic-driven news impact the market. And if we look currently, the reason why we're having DX, a strong dollar index for the past few months was why? Because so interest rate kept on increasing. It was constant at 5 point something percent. And when interest rates are high, it makes investors want to invest more in the economy and for pushing it to go with better drive. But if you can look of recent, since Trump has been decreasing since October, actually that's what we've seen consolidation and maybe some bearish movement in DXY. And since Trump took power, it has reached 4.5% for the first time in about 6 months. So showing that the economy is getting weak. And with all of this, it's making the market show signs of losing its strength and it's making things worse. Okay, so now the main driving force of an economy is its investors. And recently, with most of the decrease where Trump is banning some countries on importations and increasing their tariff, it's costing a little bit low on importation for the US. From my point of view, it's costing the US economy to be really slightly weaker than normal. And that's why if you notice, gold being the safe haven has been very bullish for a while, where every investor is trying to buy gold as their better option since the US economy is not stable. Okay, now let's talk about technical analysis. I'll take you right down to my charts and I'll show you some chart examples on why it takes rise. So I'll try to take out some of these drawings, but I feel like let me just let them be. So now this is the chart, this is DXY. The reason why I'm analyzing DXY is that if you can understand the direction where DXY is going to, we can easily understand, for example, any pair mapped to DXY is direction. For example, if DXY is bearish, we're expecting GPUSD to be bullish, EURUSD to be bullish, gold to be bullish. And if we have DY to be bullish, we should be expecting pairs like GPUSD to be bearish and vice versa. So right now we'll start on the weekly time frame. If you can observe for a while now, we have had maybe a bullish CXY and we see price taking out. So price took out this previous high, and now when you come here, we see price come here. So when price came to this point initially, I thought it's going to be it's done and it's going to be like, oh, it's going to take out this guy. Let's see, I mapped out here drawn liquidity. So I was thinking it's going to take out this guy, take out the drawn liquidity here. But when you see gold came here and reacting to this point here, this huge fair value curve here, and market is reversing. So there are two things I think in mind, right? We can still have gold being overall bullish, and that the first thing I was thinking now is that we would like to see price maybe trade to this zone, to this level, and move back to the upside to take out this liquidity. Or we could still want to see price trade to this support area. This, because for example, this zone has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and plus another block. Yes, this very strong support zone where price could actually see price react to and go to the upside to take this zone to take out in case we are still bullish. But looking at the fundamentals like we just expressed later, assuming this is the support zone that we are drawing, I'm a smart money trader, though I understand this concept. So looking at this zone now, this is where we're expecting price to react to. But now, when we looked at the fundamental part, we realized that the market is getting way more bearish. And if you actually try to draw a trend line here, you notice that this is a good touch. And if you were to trade technical analysis, if you zoom in a little bit on the weekly time frame, when price touches zone, we had an indecision candle and next we had a bearish engulfing candle, showing a sign of reversal. And if you're expecting price to come there, so the zones we're expecting price to come in, I can see I'm expecting this monthly order block or this other block here. This is where for smart money we're expecting price to come down. So I think let's go down lower to see more price action. So excuse me, sorry. I'm going down to the daily time frame. So go to the daily time frame now. Firstly, that weekly order block that was mapped in, if we come down here to the daily time frame, we see that okay, this was the most recent low price created. I understand. And this order block here, look at what price did. On this zone that was mapped to support, this was an order block. So now watch what price did. Price came in, reacted to it, tapped into this zone, as you can see. Price came, went up, tapped into this zone. So now obviously what we're expecting for is to take this minor drawn liquidity. This one at daily time frame. But we see price came here and reacted, we had a failure swing. And it's reacting to that trend line, which you drew from the higher time frame. And we see price coming up here and coming back down here, taking this low out on a valid order block. And it's going down. So now the main thing we're expecting now is if price breaks this low, If price breaks this low, though we are very much bearish because that is a failure swing, but this low is picking up. If price breaks this low and breaks this support zone on the higher time frame, if you've seen something like this, I was expecting price to come here, react maybe to this other block here, and trade lower. And if we trade lower than this low, my next potential zone I'll be expecting this price to react this and come right down here. So the price to come right down to this zone down here. Because it's a higher time other block, we're having strong magnet for price to come down to this direction. So that's what we're expecting. But now we will need to wait for confirmations to see if this last order block here is going to hold price. And actually, it's a very valid order block. Why? Because you can see this order block took out liquidity. It took out this low, traded, came back, traded from this mitigation block with smart money or support zone. And when price came back here, you see it took this little low, tapped into this zone, and came and break the structure. So obviously, all of us are expecting the price to come. So now we can explore the bullish scenario. We could see price come right here, mitigate this guy, go up, comes and take this guy like liquidity, and we see price, see the liquidity, and we can still see price trade from here, see small structures, and we expect price not to offset to take out this zone. But also based on fundamentals, we should be expecting something like this. Price come here, tap in here, and we'll see trade down here to see next reaction here. So these are the two possibilities for the XY. So now we have to go down to the lower time frames and look at price action or price structure there. Okay, so now the first one we had here is mitigated. But when I look to my left, I don't see a valid clean order block without noise to trade. Like if you look at this one was very noisy and we don't have it. We don't have a clean order block to trade off. So we just have to be very careful when looking at price action. But the whole of this order flow area, the best thing we'll actually do is maybe stay out of the market and watch to see how it reacts. But this zone here, I don't see more clean order block to trade like this one. This one was clean one. It was a good order block. It accumulated. Then we have a great spike creating a radical means we bank orders here. That's why we see when price came here, it respected order block and traded back and move before coming to react to this trend line. So right now I see market policy bearish. So what I'll be doing this week is I'll be trying to monitor zones which are bearish and see what price we do. For example, this is a 4-hour order continuous block. This is an order block, this one. So I'll be expecting price to see how price is going to react from here. I will see that at lower time frame. You see, we can refine it now to get something way better. And this is it. And just let me delete this one. It seems it has been invalidated. And so we're expecting price to come down. Okay, the video is already 5 minutes. It's not too long. This is going to be this candle actually is going to be our better. This is going to be our order flow area. But this indecision candle is going to be the best for an order block. Why? Because this is the candle that initiated this movement. This candle traded up here to this order flow area. That's the tap this order flow could be a mitigation block, and we have this move. So I'm expecting this candle to be here. But the reason why I'm not completely trading is because there is no liquidity. So I would love to see liquidity on the lower time frame. We are going to be waiting to see the market engineer liquidity while we trade when it opens on Monday. So like we see right now, I'll be expecting price to come here, and I'll be waiting now for structure to determine whether this zone is going to hold. For example, if you could see price trade up like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, and like this. When price reacts to this zone, we should be expecting price to break this previous low, forming a change of character, and the previous value low. This value low, when I say value low, talk before another video, we'll explain why we say this should be a value low. But if this is a value low and price breaks the structure, and we have a retest here, we should be waiting for a retest here, and now we can take the trade now onto the downside. But we could still see price come here and don't break the structure. We could see price come and do something like this. If we see price does something like this and trades higher and breaks this high again, breaks this zone, we could expect that okay, fine, we're expecting reversal for price. It means that the zone where it traded is actually a good zone. And if breaking this way is a major valid high on the higher time frame. That is a 15-minute chart. Why took liquidity here and we're seeing liquidity here. So we're expecting that if we have a chopping market like this, we expect this zone here to hold price, and we'll be expecting price to go to the upside. But what I would love to see is, I would rather like to see price invalidate this low and price come down here, and I'd like to see this retest to this other block, that the other block that inverted zone, and my target is going to be something here. So now this is my weekly breakdown for XY. So look at the fundamentals being bearish. We are also expecting XY to be bearish, and this is what I would like to see. But like we said, we don't predict the market, we react to the market. So or anything else can also happen to this. So that was all for this video. Thank you. Please, you can be very appreciative if what I did was helpful and you liked it. I'll be very grateful if you could like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll be sharing updates like this frequently. I'll be breaking on the market, and also if you can clock 100 subscribers, we'll be giving down a small breakdown on basic for Forex beginners course for everybody to learn. Thank you. That will be all, and see you guys next time.